Okay, we are almost to, what is it, I think the Karate Pirates or whatever they are? Yeah. Alright, here we go. Not sure why they never included any of these pirates in the other areas of the game. Or Kung Fu Space Pirates. Who doesn't like that? Rainiac, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm gonna be using the, I think Ridley is actually weak to the one you can use for the wave beam there, Smurf, so I'm gonna be using that on him. But, you know, I mean, it's all those TVs they've got in there, they just watch nothing but, you know, Steven Seagal flicks all day long, so of course they're Kung Fu Pirates. That makes absolute perfect sense. I would appreciate it if one of you would go update the Metroid wiki with that right now, please. Thank you. I think that's all the power bombs that I can carry, but I'm not sure. Alright, good stuff. We are... yeah, the original Metroid, yeah, it's... I don't know, it hasn't aged really well, but, still, I played it as a kid. That was one of those ones that, I went through and I drew my own map out of, like, crayon and shit. Fun times, of course, but it was... Man, that was a tough fucking game. And, you know, cheap hit on Ridley there. And charge up and use the, whatever this you want to call it is, the wave secret weapon here. I think he's weak to that, but I'm not 100% certain. I know he is in redesign, but I don't know if that's just specific to that hack or not. Slow Beef, you know, he's got a lot of weaknesses here. Or Ridley, or whatever you want to call him. Mr. It's a Livin'. There we go. Oh, Ridley. I'd try and do the voice, but you know I can't do the voice because it does not work that way. Ridley in Metroid Fusion actually annoyed the living hell out of me. It the scream that he makes is just really goddamn annoying. What the fuck you doing up there, buddy? I think he's changing color, that's always a good sign. And we've probably just about got him. Oh yeah. Turn that deep red. Yeah, when I first played Fusion on that old GBA, it drove my dog nuts, actually. Scared the hell out of me. Didn't know what the fuck it was. The design for him was pretty cool, but I mean, just the screech that he lets out was really fucking annoying. This one is manageable. He just, you know, if he knocked that fire shit off, it'd be a lot better. Also, I think we got him low enough we can finish him off with missiles here. Actually need to be careful here. He's getting me down kind of low here. Wasn't paying a bit of attention to my health. Not a good thing. Damn it, Ridley. There we go. Okay. Didn't have to dip into my reserve tank, so that's a good thing. And I think with that, we're actually caught back up. Now all we need to do is go, what the hell do we need to do? I think we need to go back to, Brinstar and collect some shit. Other than that, we're pretty much good to go into, the Turian. That was actually pretty close there, just because I was fucking around with the damn power bomb weapon usage there, but it's okay, man. It's all good. We got him. We took him down. Now he won't be back until, you know, the next 3 games in the sequence. Fusion was, like I say, I liked it. The atmosphere and everything was good, and the gameplay was solid and everything like that. It's just the hand-holding was a bit extreme for me. Huh. She wouldn't jump while she was on the little platform there. That's interesting. Yeah, Other M is just, well, I don't know. The cutscenes speak for Other M. Sakamoto's vision, oh yeah. If you don't like it, then it's your fault because you just don't understand. It's Sakamoto's vision, and we all know that he was the one responsible for pretty much everything Metroid. Oh yeah. Do they have to summon him every time? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, link the podcast, man. I'll join in. Or at least tune in. The thing about Sakamoto with me, though, is, I mean, it's like his outlook on, like, the Prime series, for example. If you read any of what he said in some of those interviews, which I think it was, most of those were posted in the Something Awful Let's Play of Other M, or whatever it was. Yeah, if you read what he said in a lot of those interviews, just because it was Metroid Prime and it was developed, you know, that he didn't have a hand in it, he comes across like, you know, it's okay, but it's just not great, you know. It's not really Metroid because it didn't have Sakamoto's touch involved with it. So a bit of an egotist, maybe, yeah, okay, which, okay, to a certain extent that's fine, but, you know, when you start getting into the area where, well, gee, you know, if you don't like this game, then, you know, it's not my fault. It couldn't possibly be faulty design because I made Metroid, and, yeah, this is exactly how I wanted it, so if you don't like it, it's your fault. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where it gets kind of Fruit Loopy to me, just a little bit, though. Also, Upside Down Mickey Mouse. At least they didn't go strictly copy and paste. Alright, cool shit, Fresno. I'll take a look at that as soon as I get a spare moment here. The baby! oh god, yeah. I'd forgotten that. Oh, the cutscenes were great in that too, by the way. If Adam wasn't, you know, letting you use another one of your weapons that you already had when you got to the station, you were talking about the baby. The poor little baby. I still think the greatest thing to come out of that thread, though, was, I think his name was Never, or something like that. I forget who it was that made this, but they took some of the original storyboards for Super Metroid that Sakamoto hand drew, and they took his mother brain design and colorized it and turned it into like a little flash animation. That was about the best thing I ever saw out of that thread. Probably the best thing to come from Sakamoto, period, you know? think we got everything in Norfair, don't we? Yep, looks like it. Sure, we'll go for that. Now, what else do we have here? I think a few things up here in Brinstar, and maybe up there in the Criteria. Yes, it did have an appendage. It was, it was interesting. Which, I mean, but the thing of it is that that's not the only one. Yes, it did. You're spot on there, Freezing Inferno. That's the one. It, also, he made one with the, what are the little animals from this game? What are those things called again? I can't, for the life of me, remember the name. The little, like, not the ostrich-looking one, but the little green monkeys, whatever they are. Anyway, they were having like a, I don't know, in the storyboard that he drew, it was like they were having some kind of a fucking circle jerk or some shit, man. It was, Sakamoto is a weird dude. Mecha Prime, man, what the hell's happening? What's it been, only fucking year and a half now? Edacoons, there you go, okay. Glad somebody remembers the name of all this bullshit, because I... yeah, I'll, maybe before I start... Well, no. I don't know, somewhere before my next stream or whatever it is, I'll try and find my, like the link to the storyboard images and all that shit so you can take a look for yourself. It's really, really fucked up. Like I say, just Sakamoto is a weird fucking dude, man, and there's just no explaining rationally some of the shit that he's done. Created a strong female character, yada yada yada. Yeah. Pretty much. Also, I think I missed one down here at the bottom of this area. Let me go back and snag that, and we should be good on energy tanks at least. Everything else I can't count on, but, you know. Actually, now that you mention it, I think the storyboards are up on the Metroid wiki if memory serves. That's where I picked mine up at anyway. I don't know. It's worth a look if you've got the time to kind of research it a little bit. Also, forgot the X-ray visor. Let me go snag that real quick because, you know, completionist. Yeah, it's... See, I grew up. Absolutely, 420 Shine Spark, buddy. Whatever happened to that thread? That got archived, didn't it, Mecha? Your fusion thread? The shit that some of the people come up with for that one was pretty damn good. .org, absolutely. Also because I can, you know, take damage. It's what I do. Fuck that grapple beam shit. Sock of shit, pretty close, yeah. Take damage to save time. Shit, this is almost like a race thread quality right here. Yeah, that, I don't know. You know, Gunpei Yokoi had to be around when all this shit was going on, so he... I think Gunpei Yokoi is pretty much what saved the early Metroid games from Sakamoto's vision, basically, so... It's such a shame he died in a car crash. Convenient? Maybe. Yeah, it's, what do you use to stream, Mecha? Is it XSplit or OBS? Or something completely different than either of those two? Outstanding. Same here. Yeah. OBS is... you can do pretty much everything that I need to do, and I'm a low-quality kind of guy. Yeah, it's not that bad. It takes all of like 5 minutes to get everything set up for that. He is, Rainiac, he is. Actually, we played a game that he produced last night when I was testing out all my settings and all that shit. Metal Combat, which probably explains why that game was so fucking good. But the old Super Scope game for the Super Nintendo. Cool shit. Speaking of, don't think I've forgotten about Yoshi Safari. We still have Part 2, man. The Dark Land that we need to take care of today. Oh, yeah. Yoshi Safari, pretty much proving that Mario is the biggest jerk ever. Who else would shoot poor Yoshi in the back of the head, man? That's just... Yeah, these little guys. He, well, let's just say he had some interesting concept art for them. And they weren't wall jumping, let's just put it that way. Oh, yeah. Some of them I do, Fresno, some of them. Yoshi Safari is actually... It's not too bad. But Metal Combat and Battle Clash are by far the top two for me. Never did play 10 Star. But weren't there only like, I think, what, 6 or 7 actual games designed for the Super Scope? Yeah, that's pretty much it, Mecha. Fan art before fan art even was a thing. I knew I forgot something over here. Did the mock ball skip to get the super missiles early, and I forgot the missile tank right there in plain sight. That's how I roll, baby. I think we're almost there, too, by the way. The definition of suave. Mock ballin'. Well, and I fucked that completely up, but it looked damn good at the start. That's what counts. And fuck that mock ball shit, man. Well, not enough room. You gotta have a lot of room for the speedball. Oh yeah. That's another classy little trick that you learn. That serves really no purpose whatsoever, but still it's kind of a neat effect. What? I have not actually seen any of the concept art for Other M. I'm kind of now that you mention it, I'm kind of afraid to look. So what was the deal with that, too? All the hype and all that shit, was it just like standard internet bullshit with the whole hoopla over Anthony? And then he turns out to be pretty much nobody? I think that's, all the energy, or the missile tanks that we can collect here, if memory serves. Go Go back to the ship here, save, because, you know, fuck that tool-assisted shit. Oh yeah. You never know, I may die on Mother Brain. It's very possible. Weirder shit has happened. Plus, I kind of want to see what my items look like here. Should have just about everything. Where the fuck is that last power bomb at? Oh, wait a minute. I got it. I got it! And it's just nearby, too. How nice. Convenient. Dial M for the baby. I have a hard time believing that, you know... I mean, the producers and the designers of that game, they looked and they saw and they read the storyline and they did all that bullshit. And even some of the gameplay mechanics, which weren't that great. I mean, they weren't horrible, but the gameplay itself was nothing to be super proud of. But how the fuck did they look at that and say, "Yep, this is great. This is the shit that we are going with. Produce it now." Tag, what's up? Yeah, I do remember that. All you had to do was mash on, like, the D-pad, and you could pretty much dodge everything. Didn't matter when you hit the button, just as long as you had, you know, just as long as you were pressing it at some point relative to it, you dodge pretty much everything. Sad Mom Simulator. Well, yeah, I never thought of it like that. It's kind of like a next generation type Sims, right? Also Turbo. The Metroid Sim, actually. That sounds oddly convenient. I think we're missing some missile packs, by the way. I want to say there's like 250 something total, and I've only got 230, but, you know, hell with it. I've gotten everything that I remember, and that's good enough for me, damn it. I don't know, did they do a counter in the Let's Play thread? If anybody remembers reading that. I'm sure somebody actually wasted time to do that shit to see how many times they mentioned the baby. Oh dear. I'm gonna say it was well over at least, you know, realistically, probably well over 70 would be my guess, roundabout. Really? Okay, fine. Enjoy your lunch, you little bastards. I like how they take hardly no damage or energy away from you at all. Yeah, they did swarm it right in that prologue. The prologue was just fucking weird to begin with anyway, though. I mean, the whole 3D, like, Super Metroid reenactment was a cool concept, shall we say, but my god. As soon as Mother Brain came on camera, how the fuck do you even semi-take that seriously, you know? Actually, was it Sakamoto that wrote the script for that game, or did somebody else kind of have a hand in that? I'm not sure. I haven't done a whole hell of a lot of research on that, for obvious reasons. Also, clickety-clack, the keyboard goes. Production values, man, like I said, stream-wise, what the fuck are those? If I'm fucking up on the game here, it's because I'm reading Marsh's quote. I personally wrote the story for the game, so I know it can't be that bad. Yeah, okay, awesome. Well, that explains a lot. Now see, this is an interesting design for Mother Brain here. It works, you know. You know, got the solid gray eye and shit like that. Take this, what you see here, and go watch the opening prologue for Other M. Yeah, ooh, dear lord. Oh yeah, like I say, it was a good concept, but my god, you know. And she's about to shoot out her Shine Spark beam at me. Outstanding. Do I have enough to get back up? No, I do not. Nobody wants to see this shit. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. In honor of the baby, please everyone, be silent. What the fuck? Okay. The emulator said no to that shit. And of course, now the only thing that Samus knows to say is the baby. Such a traumatic event. Do the happy dance, because, you know, we can. In honor of the baby. In a juvenile form of teabagging, we rolled into a morph ball and bounced on her head. For one last, you know, fuck you from Samus. For the baby! Is that what it was in Metroid Impossible 1 minute? I think, if memory serves, that's what it was. That was really, really fucked up, too. Yeah, in more ways than one, Mecha, it sure was. Just a matter of time before Sakamoto come in and completely fucked shit up. Now, she is a head bobber, man. She's quite groovy when she wants to be. Not to mention, you know, her little rainbow beam is fabulous. You know, I could have Shine Sparked up here, but, you know, why would I want to do that? Shit, I just turboed through half of everything, you know. Let's take our time through this giant shaft here. Never mind the fact that I fucked it up. You know, that doesn't count. Alright, quick. Save the animals or let them fry. Will Samus be cold-blooded, you know, and just forget about him because of the baby? Or what? I've got one vote for Fry. Anybody else? There are no ties, damn it. Samus doesn't go both ways in this shit. Come on. Old man, fuck it, yeah. Make it look dramatic at least, you know, come on. And we got somewhere close. Outstanding. I like how time just kind of freezes while you go into your ship there. That's nice of the planet to stop blowing up. Just in time for us to, you know, escape. I like that. Well, you know, she had other things on her mind, Fresno, man. I mean, the baby just died right before her eyes, you know. She's gonna be talking about that shit for like the next 10 fucking years. I do remember that, Mecha. Yeah, PETA's gonna get hold of this shit and they're gonna have my ass, but that's okay. It's all good. You heartless bastards! I don't see the little bright light going to the right. Which, how the fuck were you even supposed to know that that was the animals escaping, you know? Before, like, a guide or the internet or anything like that. 218, oh shit! For all you really, really weird individuals out there, we're going to get to see Samus in a bathing suit. Outstanding. I know that'll turn most of you on, which is great. It's the entertainment that I like to provide for my people, my peeps. Whatever happened to Deer Force? This is the only game that I actually remember hearing of them in. I don't know, I like the Metroid 2 better ending. Ending better. Yeah, I'm surprised Nintendo actually let that shit fly, so did I miss anything here? Holy shit. I actually got 100%. My memory is outstanding. Oh yeah. Too hot for Twitch. That's right. That's why before you click on my stream, it's got that little content inappropriate warning up top. Just for that right there. Fucking Metroid, man. The porn of the SNES.